you want to change results, first must change behaviours. The other day, I was working in my study at home, and my little girl came up to me and she said, "Daddy, can I watch a film?" And I said, "No, darling, you can't watch a film." To which she hesitated for a moment, and then she said, "Daddy, if I go and tidy my bedroom, can I watch a film?" And I said, "Well, yeah, sure, of course you can." Anyway, off she trundled, 15, 20 minutes, she came back, she said, "Daddy, I've tidied my bedroom." She said, "Do you want to have a look?" I went, "No, darling, I trust you. You've tidied your bedroom, you tidied your bedroom." To which she then said, "Daddy, now may I watch a film?" Of which I had only one answer to give, which was yes. She told me something and reminded me of something very important in negotiating. Something for something. She knew instinctively that if she did something for me, I'd do something for her. So what we do on the negotiation skills programs is we look at some of these fundamentals. We know behaviour breeds behaviour. We need to breed some of the right behaviours with the clients and people we interact with to make sure we get more to those, closer to those win-win outcomes, which I know we're all looking for. On our programs, we draw on some core text because core text is important to reference. And just because we use core text, all we're saying is, look, if you want to read a bit further, read this kind of stuff. But I'm a big fan of critically appraising. Just because someone has said it, it doesn't mean to say we need to believe it, we need to touch it, we need to feel it, we need to try it. And we bring all of the programs to life by way of practical exercises with case studies, both individual and group. The core text we look at is Getting to Yes by Uris and Fisher, very easy to get hold of, constantly being reprinted. And the other main text I look at is Everything is Negotiable by Gavin Kennedy. If you were ever looking to buy one or two books on negotiation, read this stuff. They're really good, core, solid text. Gives you practical tips and hints. Let's just remind ourselves, what is the job of the buyer? The job of the buyer is to buy. It's their job, but it's also to buy at the lowest possible price. Let's look at this by way of illustration. Their job is to buy at the lowest price. What's the role of the seller? Well, the role of the seller, of course, is to sell. It's their role, it's their job to sell as quoted or the highest possible price. But that's quite interesting because now we have a conundrum. The buyer does not know what the lowest price is. The seller, of course, does not know the highest price which the buyer is prepared to go to in order to secure their products and their services. And this area, somewhere between the highest and the lowest, is referred to as ZOPA, the zone of possible agreement. Therefore, good skills are those that let the other party believe he or she has reached the bottom line, depending on where you're coming from. So in our program, we look at frameworks, we look at structures. The ZOPA, of course, is just one of them. We look at like, intent, must, and we explore BATNA and all those key principles. Importantly, though, negotiation is about structure, but it's also about practical application. So what we do to enhance this learning in a safe environment is we use case studies, we use video clips, we use a whole range of different methodologies to enhance the learning effectiveness in our classroom, which ensures that your people will be best equipped to handle their forthcoming negotiations in a way that enables you as an organisation to really get what you want, but also remind ourselves to build those long-term solid relationships with our clients.